part 2 of 3. I'm going to try to cover the entire situation with getting you some sort of doors on this hallway to buffer the kitchen from the front door, etc. And this is what you have kind of right now. You have a doorway there that's 30-inch opening, then you come through a 36 or 38-inch hall through and wind into your kitchen. I'm presently showing it this end. I was showing just a hall through here that was 39 inches wide and arched all the way through without any casings on either end or any doorways on either end. Now this, okay, so one option is to go with square doorways. With this would be a pocket door at this end here sliding back into the wall. If we do that, however, you cut down to a 30-inch opening if we want to maintain casings on either side of this door, or full casings on either side of this door. Like I said, I'll probably forget where I was, but hopefully as a sum you'll be able to figure it out. So please just ignore all this over here for now, and even ignore some of this here. We're just talking about this hallway and how we get doors on here as you requested. So this is the first situation with as wide a door as I could put in and still maintain casings in the hallway, and that leaves you with a 30-inch opening. The hallway itself is 39, but the net space through here is 30, like what is existing at your transition from the front hall to the rear right now. And this is, I'm showing you, the doorways on either end. You wouldn't have to have them on both ends, but either way, at some point that comes down to 30 inches. I'm showing the outlines of the casings here. Going forward, then, well, this is just a close-up view of why that happens, because of the casings on either side. You have a 30-inch opening. Presumably this is a pocket door that slides back that way, or it's double doors that open in this way. I've just started, this was getting the kitchen as, using up all the space, bringing the cabinets right up to that casing you see here, and it leaves you 3'3" inside. Next, if you wanted the arch, this is it. It's fairly high because I want to align this casing with that, and this can be a pocket door also, but again, it's the same situation, 30 inches wide, because I'm maintaining casings inside the hallway. Probably shift that over a little bit, give you some margin there. I think that looks better, obviously. And here it is, again, 30-inch door. This is with an arch top. I don't think that's really necessary at all, really, in the scheme of things. Maybe you have glass in that, or some sort of mottled glass, or obscura type glass. I would think fluted would be better, but this is what I had available. And then this is from this end. Again, though, these are these 30-inch openings through here. I don't want to make that a big deal. It's just something to consider. No glass on that end. Now, a second way to do this, leave this end of the hall alone, and then put doors on this end that maintain casings, full width casings on each side. You still have a point at which it's cut to 30 inches. But for one thing, the doors, if we put a pocket door here, we're going to have to thicken this wall, and we're going to lose some space in the kitchen, etc., which could be critical. So this one's showing, I push little double doors down to this end of the hall, and these are the doors that are, maintain casings in here, so you still end up with a 30-inch opening through here. And as soon as you get through that, then it becomes the wide 39-inch hall all the way through. Perhaps it's better to have the doors down at this end. This way, when they're closed, you still have access to the first floor bath and the rear door and all of that sort. And plus, it just doesn't feel so closed in the kitchen when you're in there. Perhaps that's something you want, though. Again, these are things to think about. And this is what that would look like from the kitchen end, which is a much more open feel. Even though this is 30 here, immediately it becomes 39 for the biggest length of the hall. That's probably the most economical and the most sensible way to go if you can handle those doors swinging into the hall. We can't put a pocket door at that end. Let's see. And so this is what those look like from this end. There's a little garbage going on down here. Just ignore that. And plus, you can't see. This is the kitchen ceiling you see here. Actually, this arch follows all the way through. There's just shading issues. Next, we could put a wider door so that you get 36-inch opening, and then you have full casings on the entry side, but in here the casings become truncated or chopped or whatever you want to call them. It's not bad. It's like this then, where you have a full width casing at the top, but the sides are trimmed, and this is not an uncommon thing. It's just not perfect is all. Perhaps that might be preferable. And there with the doors closed. And from this side, these are the larger doors. That maintains 36-inch opening here. You can see they come out in front of this piece here. Flip back twice. See where they come out here when they're open. And obviously, this widens that existing doorway, so there's issues. We'll have to put that vent somewhere else, that register somewhere else. That's them. That was them, and that's them closed. Okay, that's the end of part 2 of 3.